Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rum Director channel. My name is Christian. As always, I am the Rum Director. So today's episode, we're going to do a special episode. It's not Friday, in fact I'm recording it on Sunday because I was thinking about what to do. Because today we're doing an experimentation. We're not doing Friday Night Cocktail where I show you how to make a particular cocktail. Today I'm experimenting. This is the first time this cocktail has been made. So let me give you a quick rundown on the drink I'm about to make, and any innate suggestions, please put them in the comment section below. My voice is a little bit sore today. So, this was a bit of a rundown. I was in Haagen Dazs the other day, and I saw they had this brand new barista collection ice cream called Brownie Macchiato. And I tried it, it's absolutely delicious. I thought, this could go quite well with a bit of rum. So I went to the Haagen Dazs cafe and I saw behind the counter they have this great menu here in Monaco, and it said, the ultimate macchiato. So I saw the recipe they used, which was 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream, which is delicious. It's probably the best vanilla ice cream you can buy on the market today. Their Brownie Macchiato ice cream, fresh coffee, topped with whipped cream, and pieces of brownie. And I have to say, it was so good, I had 2 of them. So I'm gonna try and basically booze that thing up. I'm gonna be using Nespresso coffee, Starbucks Nespresso coffee, I think either their Columbia blend or their house blend. I'm gonna try and follow it pretty much exactly the way they did it. And we'll see how it goes. And then I'm gonna be topping it up with, I think, about 100 milliliters of Kraken Rum. Basically, a slightly better, sweeter, more rummy version of the Irish coffee, and of course significantly less Irish, which is always a good thing. And ladies and gentlemen, so please stay tuned for the introduction. I shall see you when I'm back in my laboratory, which is the kitchen, which is right over there somewhere. Thanks so much for coming back, and see you in a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome back. I will confess this is in fact take 2, because the first version of this drink, which I made with just about 100 milliliters of Kraken Rum, was way too strong, and when I was drinking it sample with the whipped cream on top, I accidentally spilled it on my white shirt, so that's now gone into the washer, and luckily I have a backup. So here we go, take 2. One thing I've learned is that I need A, more coffee, and B, less rum, which is a bit of a shame. So we're going to be using today your tall glass here, because I've designed this drink much like Haagen Dazs have done with their Ultimate Macchiato, as a very long drink. Ideally I should have some straws here, which I didn't think of, so next time I shall indeed think of that beforehand. So it's quite simple. I think I've got it just about right. We're going to be using 1 scoop of the Haagen Dazs Brownie Macchiato, which, because it's got actually, as Haagen Dazs use chunks of proper brownie inside, so it gets quite thick, you will need to blend it up. And you can blend it up with the vanilla and the Kraken at the same time, because that will just make sure it melts much quicker. So I'm going to do that very quickly, and then I shall show you the end result. I might use a bit more Brownie Macchiato or a bit more vanilla, I'm still not too sure. This is all the experimentation process. The fact is I'm doing it live for you, sort of. You've already heard my first accident. Honestly, it didn't taste too bad, just there was way too much booze inside, and a drink should be balanced, and you shouldn't spill the liquors up. So give me 2 seconds and I shall prepare this up right away. Oops, see, it's already coming up. 2 seconds. So as you can see, the Brownie Macchiato itself, it's got tons of brownie inside of it. It's got tons of caramel. And honestly, I would still say it's one of, if not the best coffee ice creams on the market today. But because Haagen Dazs use such high quality products in their ice cream, which means it's just delicious. It's divine, to be honest. So now that's away. The scoops are inside my little mixing pot here. Then we're going to unleash the Kraken! So this time I'm actually going to be exact, I'm going to use precisely 75 milliliters of Kraken Rum in here. I hope it works. That's 50. 25. Oh, that packs a punch. But I've already had a cup of Starbucks' house blend in a lungo format, so we're talking, not sure how much. There was actually basically a mug of coffee. So we're going to combine them all together. Cold in first and the hot on top, and we'll see how that works out. As I said, this is not an exact science, this is a blunt experiment. So not entirely a cup of coffee, give it a quick mix up. Now this is going to be one unhealthy but delicious coffee. Still a bit on the cold side, but it should be nice and warm. As you can see, my goodness, is that creamy. Let's see how it tastes. That is perfection. Utter perfection. I'll add the rest of the coffee in there actually. Just because it's a shame for it to go to waste. That could not be better. Now for decoration I have some whipped cream here. Give that a nice shake up. You know what? I think one should be absolutely fine. It's purely decoration. The cream will add some flavour over time as it melts in. Gentlemen, I'll show you a quick close-up. I can tell you right now, this is absolutely delicious. I'm very proud of myself. Please come up with some names for this, I'm not going to call it a macchiato surprise, a Kraken Macchiato. No idea. If you have an idea, please write your comments in the comment section below or on my Facebook page, social media pages, Instagram, Twitter, you name it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining. I'm sorry this has been terrible, but experimentations never go smoothly. And gentlemen, thanks so much for joining. Cheers. And ladies and gentlemen, just before this video ends, a side note, having had a bit of a chance to try it, I can tell you now it puts every Irish coffee you've ever tried very much to shame. It is entirely evil in its composition, but I can tell you now, aside from the creamy moustache you will be getting and the inevitable sugar buzz, I'm not going to toot my own horn and say this, but yeah, Starbucks, Haagen Dazs, you've done it. You've created an ice cream that you can make with cocktails that will put every Irish coffee you've ever heard of to shame. And Kraken, of course, just because of the smoothness and the flavour with it, that it comes with that beautifully spiced. Forget the whiskey, stick to rum, it's more fun. Cheers. And on cue, there is the milky moustache. Hey!